Good morning, I'm John. Today is Monday, February 6th, 2023. This is my daily stand-up, my daily vlog, where I share with you the ongoing progress of trying to turn internet content creation into an entrepreneurial full-time situation ever since I got laid off a few months back. Let's start right away with an update, which is, I guess, weird if you're ever watching this for the first time, where I say welcome and here's an update, but this is a continuum of a story, right? It's not welcome to this video and it has a cohesive part. It's kind of this continuing thing, which is why I so much appreciate those of you that hang around all the time to follow this story and see how it's going. I said I was going to start with an update, then I rambled about that. Let's go on to the update. On Friday and throughout the weekend. So I said on Friday I was going to finish a video that I believed would, by Monday morning today, would be able to hit 2,000 views at least. And if not, then we would stand here and I would eat crow and I would regroup and decide that I'm going down the wrong path with these editorials. Well, I'm happy to tell you it exceeded 2,000. I think it's like at 2,500, 2,600 views or so as of right now. And again, maybe in the grand scheme of the internet and YouTube, that's not a big deal, but it's a big deal for me and for GenXGrownUp. We often have struggled to get 1,000 views with a video. In fact, let me show you the stats for this video as of just before I recorded this vlog, and show you, just to give you an idea what a good, I'm using air quotes, what a good video is for us right now. A couple thousand views, got a couple subscribers. I would expect a big video to do, maybe 5 or 10. It just did a couple. And look, we're talking about a financial problem. I'm not going to blur this out. $8. $8 I made off of a couple thousand views, which is, think about, you go to a restaurant and what can you get for $8? Maybe an appetizer, right? So you see how this is a compounding thing that it really needs to get at scale. This is a successful video, and it wouldn't buy me an order of cheese sticks, which is not to say I'm ungrateful or I'm not happy about it. I'm thrilled that this video is doing well, but I need to continue to find a way to build upon this. I'm really happy with how that video did. Finding out how to follow up on it, I'm now I've got to find what's the next editorial slant that I can take. It takes several days to find that because we're in a void of news about this topic right now. I don't have another one to jump onto right now, so I'm reading news sites and I'm using Google alerts and things like that to find things that could be editorially fertile ground for me to dig into. So, so I'm I love that series of editorials did well, but I've kind of touched on all of the editorial angles that I've got, so we'll see how I follow that up. All right, so let's talk about our progress then, our state of the channel. You know that we were trying to reach 19,000 subscribers by the end of January. We didn't make that. Sometime over the weekend we did. We're now a little over 19,000. And we did in the month of January do about 900 subscribers, but a lot of that was attributed to an amazing rockstar video that was responsible for maybe a quarter of that. So while I would love to set a goal of 20,000 by the end of February, in fact, I'm going to set a goal of 20,000 by the end of February, I am not bullish about being able to make that without something really great catching fire. Fortunately, that's what I need to happen every day, so I'm counting on that, I'm hoping on that. So even though it's a short month, I'm targeting, and we're going to push forward to try to find a way to get to 20,000 by the end of February, which would be a tremendous goal for us to show that yes, we can. It's not about moving the needle anymore. It's about revving the engine now. We've moved the needle. We've seen that can happen. So good for us. We made it to 19K. Let's talk about today then. All right. So today I have a few smaller video ideas. I don't have Again, I don't have a great kind of editorial, knock their socks off kind of video that I have in mind. So instead of focusing on a single big thing, I'm picking a few. I didn't get around to a nice review that I would like to get done. There's a long time review that I want to get done before the end of February. It's been so daunting because it's been so long coming that it's hard for me to get started on it. If I can stay motivated, I would like to get that done for this week, at least to get started on it, shoot some B-roll and stuff like that. And the rest of today, I've got some housekeeping. I've got some writing to do. I need to do some housekeeping. I need to do some social posting. I have tried, I think I mentioned a few vlogs ago that I was waiting to start, posting on Instagram and TikTok to wait for, advice on the right way to do it. And instead, I said I'm just going to start. So I have started cross-posting a lot of our short material to both Instagram and TikTok. Getting small little recognition there, not huge, but really I just began. And really, in across the first dozen posts or so I did, I figured out kind of what's going on over there. You can wait and wait and wait to do it right. But ultimately, I just started doing it, and now I've kind of found, what kind of tags to put, and how to get attention and things like that. And I have some ideas to improve that, even based on what I see other people doing. I think a lot of it is living in the ecosystem. I remember when Twitter was very alien to me, and then when I decided that, all right, somebody's got to manage our Twitter because it's lying fallow, I jumped in and kind of figured it out. And now I love being on Twitter. I think it's a great kind of way to interact with other people in real time. In a way that's subtly different from Facebook, but substantially different. So I'm just immersing myself in the TikTok, Instagram world a bit and seeing where that goes. So I'll be working on that as well for today. I do have a couple other smaller little projects in the works that I can't talk about yet, but they're building some more of the bedrock, the foundation of what I'm trying to build on. So I gotta kind of find time, steal time to work on those things as well. So I'll be doing that throughout today. I'm not gangbusters about getting out a long form video on Mondays unless I have an easy one to knock out, which could happen depending on how my day goes. But I'll target for probably the first published tomorrow. Short form is going everywhere, of course. There's always going to be a short published. So, okay, I think it's time for me to get to work here on this Monday. I want to thank you for stopping by and checking out today's vlog and seeing how the progress is going. If you're here every day, I love you for that. Thank you for being here. Have a wonderful, wonderful Monday and a good long week coming ahead, and I will talk to you tomorrow. Bye-bye.